Hello, I'm Greg Redke of Redke Mods, and welcome to episode 8 of season 2 of my PowerPC series. This episode isn't going to be addressing the Pismo G4. I am still actually filming that video, and that should be episode 9, but I thought I'd film this card we have right in front of us first, just to unbox it and show you guys what's in this box. This card right here is very special. I got a great deal on it. This is a Radeon X1900 G5 edition. This was, as far as I know, the only late 2005 G5 aftermarket card ever sold. And basically it was a card that came out after the Mac Pro 1,1 came out, which also had an option for an X1900. And in that case, you know, those cards don't work in a G5, and the people who had the G5s, the late 2005 PCIe models, were basically left out in the cold. And this card remedied that. Now, this card sold by ATI was more of a substitution kind of card. The ones that were in the Mac Pros had 512 megs of video RAM, where this only has 256 megs. And other than that, it's basically the same card, except this is a single slot compared to the Mac Pro's dual slot version, and they of course are flashed differently, so they are not compatible with each other. And ATI specifically made this card for people who wanted to upgrade their late 2005 Mac G5s, and because of that, you know, it's a very rare card. But they specifically made it because the other option for the G5s, this one actually, was of course getting the 7800 GT, which was a build to order card, or the 4500 Quadro, FX Quadro, which was actually better than the GT. But those were expensive and very hard to get. In fact, Apple really didn't sell them. They, I think, did separately, but it was better to get them as a built-to-order option. So this card came out to kind of bridge that gap and make it easier for the people who wanted to keep their G5s to continue using them. This card came out in late 2006. And this specific card, I'm not really sure when it was made, but I would say it was probably around late 2006. The serial number starts with a 6, and a lot of companies start their serial numbers with the year. I'm not sure if that's true with this card, but I would say it was built in probably about 2006. It's still sealed. And the interesting thing was, as we can see right here, there is a sales tag here for a store for $165.95 in 2011. So yeah, this card was probably backstocked for a long time, and well, it's still sealed. The shrink wrapping's been torn a little bit, but it's a very neat card. And as you can see right here, I've got an X800. This is a Mac edition that I got for $25. That's going into my mid 2003 G5 here. They perform, I believe, about roughly the same. Where this card right here performed about the same as the 7800 GT, or slightly worse, or slightly better. There is a lot of weird, you know, tests and benchmarks and stuff out there. It's not very clear what card was better, but I specifically got this card because I'm hoping that it will allow me to natively boot Linux without all those headaches. But after testing this for a few minutes in the mid 2003, which I'll be doing update videos on this one and that one coming up soon. This one's not booting Linux. There's some kind of driver problem, but I don't know why. So this might be a failed idea, but I couldn't pass up the deal. This was still an expensive card, but nowhere near as expensive as you'd think. It was, I think, $45 plus another like 20 shipping, so $60 roughly. And I think it's worth it because it's brand new in box. And in this video, we're not going to be testing it because I just want to get this video out here. But we will be testing it when we do the late 2005 update video. So anyway, so let's stop beating around the bush here and let's take a look at the box. Now, I might have to turn the light off here. Let's see what this does. Off. Well, it's a little dark. Yeah, I don't know. Let's turn the light down to a low. Yeah, that's better. Now this is still shrink wrapped, as we can see here, and I really wanted to film this for you know, posterity. You know, it's been sealed since late 2006, and it's going to be open for the very first time. The system requirements are for a G5 with PCIe and 512 megs of memory. It needs at least Tiger 4.7 to work. So yeah, it supports dual DVI and all that stuff. And this is a very powerful powerhouse card. And the back of it, I think, is a generalized Radeon setup here, because it says right here, Microsoft Windows Vista Premium Ready. This won't work on a PC, but I thought that was interesting. So anyway, as we just keep going on over here, you know, it's just a sealed box that is ready to be ripped open and looked into. So let's get around to doing that. We'll start by ripping this. Oops, I want to break it before I open it. Start by ripping this shrink wrap off here. And it is officially unsealed for the first time ever. Now let's try to figure out where we're going to open this at. This side looks like a good side. Oh yeah. Okay. Arrow up. Okay, so we'll probably want to open it like this. Yeah, it's sealed in a box, so we'll open it up like that, and yep, arrow up. So let's get to opening it up. Let's turn the light up some. There we go. Okay, so what do we have in this box here? Important, do not return this product. Care offers free product support. Yeah, I have a feeling that's not going to help me now, 12 years later. But anyway, we've got steel sealed, everything we need. Apparently, for what I've been reading, you need the drivers, at least for Tiger. I don't know if the drivers are really required for Leopard. It's, from what I hear, going to cause glitches and stuff until the drivers are installed. But yeah, so it's good that it came with those. Another good reason to get this, because I don't know if you could still find those drivers online. So yeah, really, I could open this up, but what's the point right now? You guys came to watch this. Da 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 da. Oh yeah, it's interesting. They just literally left it in the box with no other padding other than these two pieces of foam. That's interesting. But anyway, yeah, let's get this peeled open. Maybe. That's good tape. Here we go. Okay. And here's the card. Brand new, smells brand new. It has a good smell to it. Still got all the protective stuff on it. This is literally as new as you can get. It uses the 6-pin power like my 7800 GT does. And oh, this is going to be really neat in the system. I mean, look at it. We've got dual DVI, S-video out. You know, it's a very pretty card. I'm really excited to try it out. You know, me being an NVIDIA fanboy, I'll tell you what, when it comes to a Mac, ATI/AMD tends to outwin because they're just better. And it's kind of sad, but yeah, this is the only official aftermarket card, as far as I know, that was ever made for the late 2005s. It's going to be a really neat card to play with. Basically, you know, the late 2005s only came with NVIDIA cards. There were no ATI options. And if you wanted any other card than this card, and it wasn't one of the NVIDIA cards it came with, you'd have to flash a 7800 GTX to get more performance and better cooling. It'd be a PC card. And even then, you know, it's still an NVIDIA card. This is ATI. Also, this, you know, you could flash other cards to make it work, but it's an interesting case out there because, like I've been saying in the past, they never really made many cards for this, and flashing PCIe cards with, you know, open firmware compatible ROMs, they're hard to find those out there. But yeah, once again, here's the card. You know, I'm really impressed how nice this thing looks. Let's see if I can peel this off here. Yeah, I can see it on there. Is that not a protective coating? No, that's clear coat. Man, I'm glad I didn't try to peel that off. But anyway, yeah. So it's got a copper heatsink. It's not a dual PCIe height, so the fan's going to be louder. It might cool a little hotter. It's probably why they only used half the VRAM in these. I'll probably end up opening it up and replacing the thermal paste, even though it's brand new. It's 12-year-old thermal paste. So why not replace it just in case? And yeah, I'm really excited. I'll be giving you guys an update of performance and stuff in this computer once I get it played around with, and once I film the upcoming videos that I'm still filming. So anyway, yeah, so yeah, I'm sorry if this video was a bit rough, but I really wanted to film this opening, and I thought you guys might like it. So yeah, that's more or less the end of the video. But before we end, I'd like to remind you guys that Power Mac G5 giveaway, where I'm giving away a late 2005 G5 just like this one right here, is still going on. That giveaway still has some time. You still have plenty of time to go and enter it. If you live in the United States of America, you can enter it by clicking this link right up here. Watch the video, watch the introduction about the computer, what you're going to be getting and everything, and basically, you know, go and follow the rules and enter. You know, the more the merrier, And, you know, good luck on the giveaway. Anyway, so that was just a reminder for that. And that's basically the end of this video. I will be going more over this card in the future, but I wanted to get it open today. And, well, that was the official unboxing there. And anyway, so that's the end of this video, and thank you for watching. Episode 9 will be coming around for the Pismo G4, and that should be coming up soon. So anyway, thank you for watching, and this has been a Rutke Mods video.